So leave and don't panic.
This is what I bring to the gym every day. My phone with my AirPods in case I need stimulation. If I'm doing an erg session, I might do that today, I'm not sure. 2 waters, so I'm hydrated. And my re-energized bar, which is my Rebound collection. This is the original bar. It's made of oats, Rice Krispies, dates, honey. I actually have this in the car on the way down because it's just a nice source of natural carbohydrates for me, and I find that it doesn't give my stomach cramps because my stomach is really sensitive, especially in the morning. If this is the first thing I eat, I don't want to be bucking in like artificial sweeteners and things like that. So so good. I'm here now, so I'm gonna go train.
Cross the street from your storefront cemetery. He'll be hailing from inside and read. Staring at the sun, my voice now.
So I just finished my session, but it's so much easier to speak in the car than in the gym because the gym's so loud you can't hear me basically. That was actually a great session. I'm coming out of that session feeling a lot better than how I started, and it's one of those moments where I'm really glad and really proud that I did the session and that I pushed myself to do it, because I remember when I was starting the session, I was starting the circuit, all that was going through my head is I'm tired, I need to stop, I should stop, you know, I can't keep going, I'm tired, I'll just do it tomorrow. And I was so close to stopping, but then I sort of just said to myself, no, I will feel the same way tomorrow because I know how I am. I know it's just at the back of my head, I maybe feel like I can't do it, or I maybe feel like I'm not capable of doing it, but I know I can do it, and I know I'll do it to my best of my ability. That will be that day. Like today, I felt like I could do it. I knew it was just I didn't want to do it. And then that's when it comes into discipline, and that's something that I feel like I've practiced a lot. Getting up early, doing my sessions first thing, that works for me. I feel better when I do that because I know if I did it later in the day, now some people train great later in the day, but for me, I prefer to get it done first thing in the morning. You know yourself, whenever you wake up in the morning, the last thing you probably want to do is go to the gym 5 a.m. and do a circuit. Your heart rate's elevated, you're sweating, you're out of breath, you're tired, but I get up and get it done anyway. There's almost a level of trust in yourself. When you say you're going to do something, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up at 5, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to hit a circuit. That's it. That's discipline, and over time that builds more trust in yourself and it builds more confidence in yourself and your abilities. It just becomes habit, and especially if it's something that you want to align yourself with, if it's someone you want to be. I want to be the person that gets up early and gets their shit done. Then become that person, set those goals and stick by them, and that's discipline. And that's the hardest thing. There's really no magic cure. I feel like everyone looks online like how to get more discipline, how to become more confident. It literally is just saying you're going to do something and then doing it. But what you believe in your mind, your body manifests. So if I walked around saying I'm really tired, I don't want to train, and that's how my body will feel. But if I wake up and go, you know what, it's a great day, it's a beautiful day, I'm going to train, I'm going to get after it, it's going to be hard, but I love that, and I love the feeling at the end. Almost act like a butler to yourself. Think, okay, at 7 o'clock my session's going to be finished, it's 5 a.m. and I don't want to go into the gym, but how do I want to feel at 7 o'clock? Do I want to feel like, oh, I was planned to do a session but then I decided I wasn't going to do it and now I feel kind of like, oh. And it manifests throughout the day. You said, oh, I was going to eat healthy, I was going to eat well. Because if you didn't do your session in the morning, you end up eating shit the rest of the day and then your whole day's off and then you just feel like shit. And this doesn't have to be training early in the morning. This could be just training in the evening, going for a walk or eating well or doing something that you set a goal for and putting them into action. I ended up talking to Christian for like 30 minutes, so it's now 8 o'clock. So I have an appointment to go to today. Right now, I'm going to have one of my... Okay, I'm feeling like a recover bar. It is so good. These guys have whey protein, prunes, pumpkin seeds, almond butter, bit of cacao nibs, sea salt obviously, flavouring. It is so good. So I'm going to have that and a couple of apple slices. And then I need to go to the post office actually to return a parcel. So I'm going to do that now because it is so nice outside. Look how gorgeous it is outside. Hello. Shush. Stop doing things. So for my first meal, I'm going to be having steak and like a chicken Caesar salad sort of thing. I like to have the most amount of protein in my first meal because I only eat twice a day. So the 2 meals that I have, I like them to be quite substantial. For my steak, I'm going to be using the Marks and Spencer's fillet steak, which we have tenderized. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I'll have to ask my dad. It is 200 grams. In this entire steak, it has 46 grams of protein. Plus the chicken, that'll be like 60 grams of protein. More than enough, but I like to have the highest amount of protein for muscle recovery and muscle growth. So this is the salad I will make. It's just a mix of tomatoes, pepper, spinach, cucumber, courgette, and then a bit of cheese, and then a squeeze of lemon. And then there's the chicken I cooked yesterday that I'm gonna chop and put it inside. There was a while there where I just wasn't having proper nutrition and proper food. I was buying like cooked chicken from the shops and just not having any veg, not having any sort of colour because I just had no time. I was so busy with the business, planning and meetings and things. I started to see like a diminishing return when it came to like how I felt, how my skin was. Yeah, mainly more just how I felt within myself. I hated not having veg. I've always been someone that prioritises colour in their diet and you really can't supplement the minerals and vitamins that come from fruit and veg. I make sure to have fruit or veg in every meal I have, and if I'm snacking it's always going to be on a piece of fruit or a piece of protein. And on days where I know, like today, I know I've got an appointment in like 45 minutes, I'm making sure I get my nutrition in now rather than putting it off further into the day where there's more likely a chance that something will come up and I'll be busy, or I'm more likely to go for convenience things. While I'm in my house and I have time, I'm going to either cook ahead, I'll make time to do that. I never used to have red meat in my diet. I've started incorporating it the last maybe 3 weeks. Just having at least 1 steak a week for iron, and I don't know, it's nice to have a bit of variety and it's just a really, really good source of protein. I think that it will be good to help my bones. So within these nibbles, we've had a bit of a change to the packaging. As you can see, these ones are transparent the whole way through, whereas the ones before were only transparent on the top. So you can see around the sides like this. I like this a lot better. I think this is a lot cleaner. However, they are a nightmare to sort of make because they're clear. I need to make sure that no dust, no icing scrapes on the side of them. So it can be a bit faffy, but it's definitely worth it because you get these beautiful, beautiful cupcakes at the end of it. Now I have a bit of time before we go to my appointment, so I'm gonna use this time to do a bit of work on my computer. I need to finish my YouTube video, ring the packaging company to see what the hell's going on because I need this packaging to get sorted. I'm actually gonna do that now. And then I'm going to... Actually no, that's the main thing, because if that's not sorted, I'll need to adjust the templates I've sent them.
For finance, press 5. Bin operator, press 0.
Oh, press 1. Morning. morning. It's just me from. Hello, I'm good. I'm just wondering. Yes.
Did you submit your app? So leave and don't panic. But she's working anything today's Friday. They don't get it straight away. They know Juliet an email now that you might take a night team and the operations team would.
I did. I sent it for. I just rang the packaging company, and the lady, she's very helpful. I was like, "Hello, it's been like 3 weeks. When are we gonna get this sorted?" And she was like, "Hey, the girl who does the artwork, she's off today. What's gonna happen is she'll contact you maybe Monday, Tuesday next week." But then she said once the artwork's approved, you can push it. Like, it won't take 3 to 4 weeks, which is what I was told and what I initially thought. But apparently there's a chance we might get it for the first week of April, definitely, because it would have been teetering into the middle of April, end of April at this stage. I just did the anti-gravity treadmill. We're not sure if it's gonna be a non-union fracture. It would mean surgery or drugs. So we're hoping it's not that. So he's gonna bring the radiographer that did my last MRI and ask him like what does he think, because we don't have the images of that. He's gonna ask him what does he think, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but find out. So we've just left sports medicine NI. My doctor looked at my MRI scan and he said that he was concerned that the fracture would become non-union, which basically means that when it fractures, the bone splits in two. The two sides on either side of the fracture don't fuse together. I'll put an image up because I can. That would mean that I would either need surgery or like a special type of medicine. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a CT scan. Shut up. we're gonna get a CT scan to see, because the MRI is kind of clouded with like bone edema and white stuff. You can't see if there's a full fracture line. So go. Trying to film and whoa. Because if it goes to non-union, it doesn't heal. I'm never running again.
I'll have to get turbocharged healing.
You let me know when you'd like me to film your turbocharge. Relax yourself. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. You put that on loud as well. Hey guys, we're back. Hey. Just going for a quick walk. I was working and I sort of did some more looking into the whole non-union fracture, and I'm a wee bit scared. I mean, he thinks it'll be okay, but I mean, some of the stuff they were saying, like, it does make sense. It's like the bone just, it does heal. It just doesn't heal properly. And I'm a wee bit worried that because I've been really good with my, you know, my supplementation, I've been taking more D, taking more calcium. It's very difficult to not load that area. It's attached to your hamstrings and glutes and quads and abductors and core. It's very hard. You literally have to levitate. And I worry that being effectively healing just in the wrong way, if that makes sense. Like, it's been effectively healing with a break, do you know what I mean? It's been healing so fast, fully gone together. Does that make sense? Again, it could just be that it's taking a long time, but we won't know until we get the CT scan, which won't be until next week. So I suppose I can't worry about it, but I still have like a load of anxiety about whenever I will get the CT scan results back, because if it's a non-union, it's very unlikely I'll be able to run again. I don't even want to say that because that makes me feel a certain type of way. Like, running is everything to me. And, you know, I'm just a wee bit worried. But yeah, I'm not thinking about that right now. You know, there's tons of other things I can be thinking about. I have loads of orders the next couple of weeks. It's lovely outside. I'm lucky enough that I'm able to go for a walk. Look how beautiful it is. The swans, the trees. Just received the samples from this packaging people. They're not right. This is the sample they've given me and I can't fit a bar in. Like, there's no room. How the hell do you fit something in there? It just feels like everything's going wrong. Flip me. I can't even. Just sorted that. I just sent a very angry email. Very angry email. Ah! God. Little nightcap, the dogs, yogurt, berries, dark chocolate, seeds, the good stuff. Zero cuddles. But this is me signing off the vlog. I feel like today was pretty good representation of what a day in the life is like. Extremely chaotic. 1 minute everything's fine and then the next minute something has gone terribly wrong, but it's okay. I am sorting the packaging issue. We have the long weekend, we can sort it. Everything will be okay. Isn't that right, Trixie? Everything will be okay. Thank you so much for watching and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Bye!